Blaze Games here, coming to you back with another video of Fallout 4. As you can see here, I decorated the bottom row of homes. Now, we'll start with our first house. This is the large one. These do kind of cost a little more than these regular size vault homes, but as you can see, these people are very big into plants and stuff, so they kind of got like this whole area for a garden. The overseer granted the rest of it to be used for gardening because, you know, you can never have too many botanists, I guess, in your vault. Keep the plants alive. Got a hose, you got some supplies, you got a plant rack, got a little seating area because they do have 2 kids. Come into their apartment, got a nice little kitchen and living area, got a nice little bed area. You know, and I could have built like separate rooms and stuff, but I kind of want to keep it like the other vaults where the rooms kind of all in one except for the bathroom, which they do have. Nice little bathroom. This is a very nice bedroom, or a nice house. They do keep it pretty tidy, so they're very strict on tidiness. And they're also from Nuka World. Soul Survivor didn't know that place survived because, you know, Soul Survivor hasn't been there yet. But he told them they were from Nuka World and not to go there because it's not safe. Of course, saying that's like tempting a person with $1 million. But yeah, you can walk through that death trap to get that $1 million, but it doesn't change the fact that you can risk dying. Whatever. And at the end of every hallway, I got the neon sign in the background. Then we got this house. Sellers left their shoes out there. This one's a little more compact. This is the head of security, by the way. So, excuse me. That's why he has a ham radio. It's kind of small, kind of basic. He's not really big on fancy stuff, but nor is his wife. Plus, being the head of security, he'd rather kind of keep it simple just in case things go down. Then we got this unit here that's kind of for rent. It's kind of full of stuff, but it's empty. It's not really personalized yet. But we're hoping somebody will come and rent this place out. It's got a deluxe bathroom. And, yeah. So it's kind of what I've been working on. Also, this guy has an outdoor sitting area with some wood piled up. He eventually wants to get back out in the wasteland and explore his options out there, but he's just not 100% sure yet. But the overseer told him he's always welcome in the vault. But the video is not about the living quarters because I said I was going to do that. The video is about finishing the clinic. So let's get to it. First things first, we got to build our surgery room and then our nursery. And then the final store to finish is the general store and then the gun store. We'll try and do those in one video, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've also dabbled with the idea of streaming the remainder builds of Vault 88 and then streaming the ending of Vault 88 on Twitch. Or on YouTube. I do have OBS. So, oh yeah, also I had to move the overseer down here because she kept getting stuck. Yeah, that's kind of unsettling. The overseer said we gotta make this look presentable for the people that are gonna be down here. Gotta make the place look presentable. First things first, build our surgery room. Now, I will say this, I am happy that I'm nearing the end of a Volta 88's completion, because in my opinion it's been kind of a thorn in my behind building Vault 88. It's not that I don't dislike this DLC, it's just that I've played this DLC so many times in a row in the past that the novelty of building a vault's worn off. Most indefinitely has worn off with me. And when novelty of something wears off, you're kind of just like, well, that was fun, but oh my god, it's ticking me off. I want to put this counter here. This is the sterile counter. But yeah, the novelty of building a vault wears off very quickly. Some people will be like, well, building a vault's still fun. Oh yeah, it's still fun. Like, I don't hate this DLC, but like I said, novelty, again, it's really just a novelty to play this DLC at this point for me, since I've played it so many times in the past. So it is kind of nice and refreshing to come near the end of Vault 88, because realistically we need to get back to finishing Sanctuary, because Sanctuary's been sitting in limbo for about a month now. If I would have taken my time off when I did, we probably would have been done already and would have been back in Sanctuary, but you know, things happen. But no point dwelling in the past. So you're wondering, why am I putting a fridge in here? This is the fridge to keep, let's just say, I don't want to say something that could possibly wreck my ability to become monetized, but let's just say human stuff. Human stuff. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Human body parts, that's what's going in there. These are the shells for like all the instruments and stuff, like the bone saws and the tools to cut the person open and surgically remove anything. Fun fact, the Vault 88 clinic is actually the most successful clinic in the game. Or the most successful clinic in the Commonwealth, and the safest, cleanest clinic to get surgery. Even raiders put aside their murderous differences to heal their people here, because this clinic is so good. Now, not all raiders come in here, you know, looking for a friendly how do you do when put a classic radio in here. Just because there's always classical music playing, even though when the Institute eventually gets destroyed, which is a foreshadow. Gonna have another ham radio in the surgery center just for bin of blood packs. Got a couple first aid posters. I completely forgot about these. These are probably important to have in the vault. This would kind of make sense to have in the vault. You know, you're going around checking people if they're medically okay. My throat is very dry today. I'll put some test tubes in here because technically this isn't only the surgery center, this is also the lab. Put a doctor's bag in here. Who remembers the doctor's bags from Fallout New Vegas? Let me know down in the comments if anybody here has played Fallout New Vegas and knows about the doctor's bags. I'll put this here. Actually, we'll put this in the doctor's office. Maybe somebody came in with a high radiation count and the doctor needs to treat them. There, I think that's pretty good. I don't want to over decorate it just because this is a hospital and hospitals don't tend to have a lot of stuff going on in them. But one thing I do want to put in here is one of these things. Now, if you're wondering what this is an actual piece of machinery. What it is a microscope for paper. So if you have a hard time reading something or you find an old piece of paper, like you go to those libraries that have older artifacts that you can actually look at, these things are designed to amplify the words so you can see them better and read the words out better so you're not looking at like a crumpled old piece of paper. They're a really cool machine. I think they were invented back in like the 40s or 50s or something, but they're used to read stuff. It's really cool. I didn't know that until I read about them. There we go. I don't want the surgery room to kind of be bare minimum just because it is the surgery room. One thing we will put up is another one of these signs. And the smoking sign. Smoking is definitely prohibited in the surgery room. Same with the clinic. It will not be tolerated. You will be removed from the clinic if you are caught smoking in here. But this room is only reserved for the doctors. Not a doctor. You cannot be in there. it's time to build the nursery. Make the countertops a fun color. It's one thing I like about this Red Rocket, or the modular kitchens. I don't know why I said Red Rocket. Is that you have the ability to put them wherever you want, and they match with the lore of the game. I literally have no problem using them. The thing we do need is a washer and dryer. So that's kind of blocking the door. That's a tough one. We moved it over just a tad. Now, one of these days, I might make this vault that I built available on the mod store for both Xbox and PC, but I may remove everything. And it'll just kind of be like a blank canvas for you to build in if you don't want to build your own vault. No, I know there's already a ton of those. There we go. Next thing we gotta add is like a little play area for the babies to hang out at. Pick the frickin' dirtiest rug we can find, because I don't have any clean versions of that rug. What's a nursery without some cribs? A clean changing table dresser. Now, because this vault's not going to have a super huge population right at this point in time, the cribs are going to be limited. Let's just say that, very limited. But again, our vault only technically has, I think, like 12 rooms or something. So really, we don't have a whole lot going on in our vault. So want to hear a fun story? When I played, what was it? I'm thinking the name of the DLC. Nuka World. Okay. When I played Nuka World and I killed Porter Gage, the Idiot Suave perk came up, or it was him laughing. And when I shot down every one of their gang leaders, it sounds kind of morbid because I'm essentially just admitting to committing a mass homicide of genocide of raiders. Those sounds just kept replaying, and it just made me freaking chuckle. Some bucks. Just in case the kids want to hear a story. Because again, this is a wasteland vault, so not everything needs to be clean looking. But yeah, every time I kept killing the Raider gang leaders, that's what kept happening, was that Idiot Suave vapor kept going off. And I remember shooting Porter Gage for the first time, and when that perk went off, I just laughed. Kind of like a cart where they'll have fresh milk and other things heating up for it. They get their milk from the specially delivered from the diner. The lady who runs the diner always makes sure this place has fresh milk. She always ensures the children in this place are happy. It's kind of like the waiting area, and this is also a bathroom that they can go into and use. And it's also got a changing room in there for them to change their babies. There's always fresh towels on hand. These towel warmers, or the towels have warmers in them to keep the towels very warm. Iron on there. Hot plate. There we go. The nursery and the clinic are done. Put some lighting in here to kind of light up the and light up some of the big chunks of this atrium since it's so dark in here. You can still hear the hums of the vault. Alright, so I'll shut up and do a tour of St. Mary's Clinic and Nursery. Enjoy. right, so I'll end the video off here, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I really enjoyed actually doing this, and I'm finally getting back in the swing of building in Fallout 4, so I do really appreciate all the support I'm still getting on my videos, including the comments. So again, with all my heart, I appreciate every single one of you. And if you're new to my channel and you're not obligated to, but I'd really appreciate if you liked and subscribed, and let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are of the Vault and the whole series for Vault 88, and what you think I could have did better, or what you think you like about the Vault. But other than that, I'll let you go, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.